Hi guys, let's make some more page kits. I was trying to make room in one of my squares that I keep stuff in one of my little cubbies. I call them cubbies because I'm a teacher, I guess. And I pulled out some collections that I only had just a little bit left, and I thought of pictures that I could use to get them used up and out of my cubby. So the first one is this Echo Park collection from I Love My Dog. I have several stickers left, but I don't have a whole lot of paper left. I have the 3x4 cut aparts with the bones on the background. I have, this is not part of that collection because it's Cartabella, but no matter how little money and how few possessions you own, having a dog makes you rich. I have this paw print paper with dogs on the back. And I have plaid with little tags on the back. So I found this scrap lift from August 3rd that all I would have to do was use my scraps and cut some scallops and then use the stickers and maybe even a cut apart or two to do this. So I went and pulled my pictures of my puppy from 2019. So I have these three go together. They are, she was eating a June bug. And so I took some cute pictures. But since there's three and I want to keep those together, that leaves, and I kind of want to do this one by itself. She was at the vet and she was making friends with the cat there. So I think I'm going to use these two pictures, and I can cut them down to 3x4s. And that is going to be it. Now I know I have some dog bone buttons somewhere. It's just going to be finding them. It's not in there. I know they're in one of my color bins. I've just, like I said, got to find which color bin they're in. Here's my white one. I know exactly what they look like, but I have no idea what color I called them. So, what could I have done with them? Are they blue maybe? It's green. No, oh crud. I know I have them because I saw them not too long ago when I was going through my color bands, and I was like, oh hey, I really need to use those. So maybe yellow. Maybe I got rid of them. That could have been the case because I did go through my color bins not too long ago. Maybe I got rid of them because those are really the only colors that I can think of that they would be. Well, darn it. Of course, when you finally decide to get rid of something after years and years, you also decide you could have used them. Isn't that how it usually goes? Why is that so wonky? There. Okay, well, I guess I don't have bones anymore. Like I said, I could have swore I saw them not too long ago. But I must have, when I cleaned them out, my color bins, I must have cleaned the bones out too. I already looked at yellow. I'm just going through them really quick. Yep, I must have cleaned them out. Well, darn. I could probably go find them somewhere, but it's fine. We'll just use what we have. I can always add some labels and some stuff like that if I need to. But that is page 1. Page kit number 1. Since I'm not adding anything, I'm going to put it back in this. Okay. I don't take very many pictures of my puppy. It's one of those things that I've just never really done. Okay, that's gonna have to go in here, up here, because I can't get it in there. So I don't have a ton, so I want to use this up. I can always do some mixed media and some stuff in the background. Okay, and then another one that I have is this one. This was from August 2024. Flavors of the month. And I had this diagonal piece of floral paper. By the way, this is American Crafts Paige Evans Adventurous. I have the floral, and I have this, and then I have this floral, and that. I really wish these two weren't on the same, but that's okay. And then I still have one sheet of white cardstock, plus I have all these Wordies: Family, So Happy Always, Exploring, Bon Voyage, Magic, The Best Day, Gorgeous Journey, Vacation, Super Sweet, Sunshine, and Smile. And I have some scraps on the back, are the icons, and then this, and then I still have Adventure, a little Polaroid frame, a chipboard frame, a vellum flower, ephemera flower, some leaves, a flower cluster, a little notebook, more flowers, a banner, a chipboard umbrella, a chipboard tag, and then another ephemera that says gorgeous. So it looks like I need to pull some travel pictures for that one, which I will, but I decided to pull this Paper Issue Scrap Lift from May 18th because of the diagonal design. I thought it would go well with this diagonal design. So I need to go find a picture that is vacation related. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back, show you which one I have, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so I found some pictures, and as much as it kills me to do this, and it does, because this paper is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really think I'm going to use this one instead because it's better for my pictures, and it kind of gives that mixed media look that's in this scrap lift, and it kills me, but I think I'm going to do it. Oh, and I think I'm going to use these two pictures. I plan on cutting them down to probably 4x4s and stacking them one on top of each other. These are pictures from the Bahamas when we went for my son's senior trip, and these are for his book. And yeah, and I can't believe I'm going to do that, but I am. So that, but I am going to add, because these are beach pictures, I am going to add some Bramble Fox from my Fox box of August 2024. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to add that? I think I will add this. I don't think I'm going to add the other two. But I think I'm going to add that also. And that is from, oh, that's from July 2024. Yeah, July 2024. And then these are August 2024 Fox boxes. So I'm going to add those. And it's going to kill me not to use that one, but I think it's for the best that I don't. I just think it would be better. It just matches my scrap lift better. Okay. Trying to grab my thing, which also has big holes, so the whole thing, I'm going to put them in the picture, in the envelope. Okay. What do I have next? Next up, I have this more travel. This is PhotoPlay Travelog, and I have the stamp paper with a map on the back, and then 2 pieces of this khaki colored cardstock. I have a couple of scraps of the diagonal stripe with air stamps on the back, or airport stamps on the back, and I have quite a few 12 by 12 from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So I'm gonna go find pictures for this one and see what inspiration I'm gonna use, and I'll come back and put together it. Okay guys, so I changed things up. Well, I had some ideas, then I've come back and had some different ideas. So I had this kit from PhotoPlay. I decided to do this sketch or scrap lift from Paper Issues August 17th. I had a different one picked out, but hear me out. So this, I think I can do something like that on this paper, and then it has 2 banners, well 3 banners, but 2 papers, and I'm going to use this one and this one for that. So that is what I'm going to do. And then where these lines are, I feel like I can use this like to tear out and put this behind it. So that is what I'm going to do. So I had pulled some pictures because I was going to use a different sketch, but I pulled these pictures of in 2018 for our school trip that I go on. We went to Savannah, and we had taken a ghost tour the night before, but I couldn't really get any pictures because it was so dark. So the next night, my son was being super sweet, and I was going to just go back to some of the places we had gone and take pictures during the day, and he didn't want me to go by myself. So he ditched all of his friends, including his girlfriend at the time, and went with me on a tour so I could get my pictures. So it's a super sweet story. I've already documented that in some other layouts, but this picture I took of him in one of the fountains in one of the parks in Savannah, and I am going to use that picture. Do I have a date on the back? I do. 6/19/18. So that takes care of that one. My boy could be pretty sweet sometimes. He could also be a poopy head sometimes, but you know, can't they all? All right. The next one, I haven't pulled the pictures, but I do have an idea of at least. This is a Flavors of the Month kit from August 2024, and it is a Vicki Boutin Bold and Bright kit. I have this sun paper with this stripe. Why do they do that? I love both of these papers. Why do they do that to me? And then this pink ledger with this floral, and then 2 pieces of coconut swirl basil. Now you're going to have to kind of work with me on this one. Well, first, let me show you what I have. I have some of the foam stickers. And I have some of the puffy stickers. And then I have Besties. That's the spirit. I have a tab, just hanging out, good stuff, a vellum vase, a camper, a floral, a sunshine, and an orange. Now, okay, this is where you're gonna have to work with me. All right, are you ready? Hold on, let me put this away. I've pulled this sketch from Sketches in Time. I was actually going to use this with the last one, but then I had an idea. All right, now follow me here. So if I turn it, you see how they have this big thing, this big design element up in the corner? that's going to be my design element. Okay, then I'm going to get 3 pictures, and I think I'm just going to get 3 pictures of my daughter and her friends back when they took selfies together all the time, and use that so I can do a collection of moments and good times, adventure awaits, just fun times. So I'm going to go get 3 of those pictures. Here, I'll just grab some. Hold on just a second, and we'll look through them really quickly. Well, not how many from that year? Hold on, I'm coming back, I promise. There's a whole bunch. So these, 2019, when my daughter really started her selfie phase. So I need ones that I can kind of cut down, so I could cut that one down into a circle. I might could cut that one in a circle. I could cut that one for sure. We don't need him in there. Don't ask. These are the same people. I don't want to use them more. Have the same people in it. There's another one I could probably cut down. I don't know. That might be a little too big. Ugh. I think I'm going to use these 3. Cut them into circles, and then I can place them. Now they're going to be further down. Again, I'm kind of stretching it, but you know, that's what you do with sketches sometimes, is you get a basic idea. Hey, I want something up in the corner, and I'm going to get 3 photos and cut them in circles. And that's what you get from the sketch. So that is going to do it for this video. Or hey, you know what? I have one more thing we're going to do really quickly. All right, I put some kits together for my last crop weekend that I didn't use. I'm just going to go through them really quick to see if I need to do anything with them or if they're good the way they are. So this one is a Scrap-A-Sketch from October. Oh, I was going to turn it on the side. I'm going to use these 2 pictures from the first day of school. We have ephemera and tags. We have school's back in session. We have paper. And we have stickers too, because it seems like I'm going to need something a little more than what I've got. Do I have stickers in here? Yep, we have stickers. Okay, so I think that one's good still. Okay, this one, we're going to use this Scrap Squad Scrap Lift, number 15 from April 20th. We're going to use this picture of my daughter dressed up for a football game. And we have, it looks like I need a couple of pieces of paper. We have this orange and white stripe. And then we have black and white. I guess I'm only going to use 1 piece of paper. Oh, wait. We have, this football paper, and then we have a piece of white. I pulled a bunch of black flowers and orange and white flowers. I have some black gems. I have football time. There's some more flowers. I have some white enamel dots, and I have some footballs. All right, that one works. Isn't that just the cutest? I can't wait to do that page. Because she's so cute. All right, then maybe not. There we go. Okay, I have this one. It's of my husband camping. 4 photos that we can cut into squares. Oh, sorry. 4 photos. I won't show you that yucky photo. I have some ephemera. I have some paper. I have some stickers. I have another piece of paper. I have a background paper. And you know what? I have oh, but that's a deer. Darn it. Well, he was probably hunting deer. What year is this? 19? I don't know if he had a deer tag or not. I can't decide. Do I want to use it? Because it has the trees and stuff. You know what? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that for later. So there's this one. And I don't know. I think I'm good on that one. Okay. This one I'm not sure about. This is one of the ones that I put together later. So I have this sketch, day 16. Oh, I think this was a, was it a 31 days of sketches or 30 days of sketches that I didn't do? It might be. So it has this circle, this one photo. So I'm going to use this photo of me, my mom, and my daughter. We were going to see Wicked, the movie. And so I was going to use that. I have this. Oh, that lid came off. I don't even know. You know what? I don't think this is good because this lid just popped right off. Okay. I'm going to throw that away and we'll do something else. But I have this, I was going to use this. It has the Wicked or the witch. Now I would do this, but in Wicked, the clock is also very important. So I was going to use this for the round piece. And then I have a couple of pieces of paper and I have a few stickers left. And then I also have this flare. So there's that one. And I think I'm going to use a shimmer brush for some background details. Okay. So I have that one. I don't need all these page kits for my crop, but like I said, I just would like to have them on hand to make it a little easier for me to come home and scrap. All right, this is a kit I put together not too long ago, but this is a Scrap Squad scrap lift from August 7th. I have pulled a whole bunch of things that are like spooky and Halloween and these Addams Family buttons because I have these pictures of me directing the Addams Family, and this is my cast and stuff. I put this one together on a couple of videos ago, so I won't go through it all again. Next up, we have another one that I put together. So we'll just check and make sure. So we have this. Again, I'm probably going to have to change it. I have a picture of my husband and I going on a date. And I have a acrylic piece that says date night. And then some color cast designs that wood veneer. Then I have a flare that's going out and that kind of thing. And I've paired it with this pink paisley Again and Again collection. Again, I put this together on camera not too long ago. I will try to remember to link that video if I can figure out which one it is. All right, then I have this one that was also put together on camera. I think this is my last one. It is my last one that I have already done. And this one, I'm using a Scrap Squad scrap lift from August 14th. I'm using this Serendipity photo play paper and stickers and ephemera. I have this Yay I have these Bloody Mary stickers, or flare, and I have this picture of a Bloody Mary, and that is going to go with this one. Is there something else? Nope, I don't think so. Okay, so those are all my page kits that I am going to take with me on my crop this coming weekend. Or was it this coming? I don't know. On my next crop, the next crop I go to, this looks really, really crooked to me. Is it? I don't know, but it looks it. Okay, the next crop that I go to, whenever that is, I'm going to take those with me. I'm going to, I will show you the layouts that I do. Whatever page kits that I don't use, I will bring back and do just for funsies sometimes. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like watching me build kits. I think it's a lot of fun. I would do this all the time if I had time, but two, if I really thought you guys wouldn't get tired of it. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.